You're good.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Looking left. Makes a connection. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Bulldog! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes his man miss. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. On first down from their own 22.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes one man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
Thank you.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Wants to go up top on first down.
And we've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Not a one.
We knew coming.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets away. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here we go. Wants to fire on second down. Wide open downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. Once he got a stick.
Oh, that's right.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man on the right. Oh, he got loose. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The ball's free. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Zings it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown!
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw.
I think I'm good right there.
Oh, he's got some... Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Nice move there. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the 1st down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down.
And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it down and run. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he ends up taking a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the...
Military stun! Military stun!
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Military stun!
The run to the right. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. Got the first down and more. There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you...
The run from the shotgun. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They'll give it to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough, the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41.
See.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball downfield. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Right, la próxima all the people, my boss, and give him a fight, like. I gotta tell you about. Play a while.
We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, going right to work up top. Pass rush gets him down at the 23. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's going to take off. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get him back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so
he wants to take the top off. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped.
This quarterback is the...
If you're God, then why didn't you aggressive ball like that?
Here we go.
In the material.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. It's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Under fire. The ball is out behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a 1st and 10.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense? Getting...
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Wow.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback on foot.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down. As
Hey, your
the
boyfriend was
knocks it free, and 4th down is coming
weird
up.
about this person.
Well, after struggling so...
This is how we have to do something.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
There go your line.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this is really the story of the game. This offense has no chance in the passing game because they cannot protect the quarterback. All game long, he's been under duress. You got to give the defense a ton of credit.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this
as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker. And Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the...
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these...
Pick your vibe. As always, you are in the
This is something different.
Is that one your vibe? Welcome to Birdie Bar. Master Suite. Visual function of Master Australia, but with a ball named Club Coach. Our local country club, Dorn Hill. Stealthy. Our lobby.
Cash.